Here are celebrities who actually showed up and marched in the No King's Day protest yesterday, and other stars who finally spoke up after being pressured to because they were silent. Olivia Rodrigo attended the No King's Day protest in LA. She posted her view from the march, along with posting that she's lived in LA her whole life and she's deeply upset about these violent deportations in her neighborhood under the current administration. Kerry Washington attended a No King's protest, taking photos with fans, proudly holding up signs like "The only monarch I like is a butterfly." Josh Hutcherson posted his view from the No King's Day protest, which I think is ironic because a lot of people use Hunger Games phrases on their signs because that movie is also about a oppressive government. Talk show host Jimmy Kimmel was marching in the LA No King's Day protest with his shirt that said "Make America Good Again." Iconic White Lotus star Natasha Rothwell was protesting with her sign that said "You are trash." Anna Kendrick was marching. She was taking a lot of photos with fans with signs that said "No fascism in America." Mark Ruffalo, aka the Hulk, marched and gave an incredible speech at the New York No King's Day protest. And he said, when Americans all come together to stop oppression and overreach of the government, that we are the Avengers.
The one thing that King Trump and his masked henchmen are making clearer and clearer every day, every law they break, every single day, is that we are going to have to be brave if we want to be free. Literally together, we're the Avengers now. No one's gonna come and save us, man.
Jack Black was seen marching in a No King's Day protest with headphones on, yet still making sure to give high five to all of his little fans and maybe hand out some lava chicken or two. Singer Gracie Abrams was marching in the protest with her mom with signs that said, "If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you've chosen the side of the oppressor." It was very interesting that world-renowned pop music writer Ryan Tedder said he was disappointed in the protest and said we should be celebrating the army today, not protesting anything that would outshine them. He's worked with all of your favorites like Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift also has said nothing. Glenn Close marched in the No King's Day protest and her sign said, "All of my outrage can't fit on this sign." It was actually reported that somewhere between 5 million and 11 million people across the world showed up to No King's Day protests that were in direct opposition to Donald Trump's narcissistic and egregious parade that he threw for himself for his 79th birthday and for the 250th anniversary of the army. Here's this parade, and it was reported that there was only 50,000 to the most of 100,000 at this birthday parade. But it's hilarious that they used a Lizzo song at the Donald Trump birthday parade, and Lizzo said she'll send them a cease and desist for doing that. After staying silent for so long, Sabrina finally said something about the mass deportations and said, please join her in supporting the National Immigration Law Center. After staying silent on many issues, Jenna Ortega finally spoke up on her Instagram story and said, the world is crying all over. She said it's normal to feel hopeless and confused during times like these, but she strongly advises us to never stop paying attention because how could we care about anything more than human rights? Addison Rae, being a resident LA citizen, also finally spoke up and said she's disappointed by what's happening across the nation. The country could not exist without immigrants. Every human being deserves the right to exist in an environment that makes them feel safe, lovingly protected, and embraced.